Only two Americans have ever really managed to make a name for themselves in Formula One: Phil Hill and Mario Andretti. Let's concentrate here on Andretti. His meteoric rise began in 1965 when he came third in the Indy 500. The winner, incidentally, that day was a certain Jim Clark in a Lotus. It was then that Colin Chapman became aware of the young driver Andretti, who was seen as a tough fighter during a race. Afterwards, as a friendly, easygoing chap. When Formula One graced American shores in 1968 at Watkins Glen, Chapman decided to give Andretti a go in the Lotus. He caused a huge sensation, astonishing everybody by taking pole position at his first attempt. In the race itself, clutch problems then unfortunately forced him to retire, but Mario Andretti was now known to the world. The first win for Mario came at the South African Grand Prix of 1971, but he had less success during the rest of the year, always held back by reliability problems. He changed teams several times, including a spell with Ferrari. Another change then took him right to the top in 1978. At the ripe old age of 38, he won the Drivers' Championship with Lotus, the high point of his career. The Americans finally had a Formula One champion again. He stayed in F1 until 1982, with his last race being in Las Vegas. But he couldn't let go. He won the American Champ Car title in 1984, and in the late 90s attempted a comeback at Le Mans. In 2003, driving his son Michael's car in qualifying at the Indy 500, he cartwheeled several times, but came out unscathed. Ultimately, his driving days came to an end. Today, he supports the other Andretti family racers: Michael, Jeff, Marco, and John. He commentates for American TV stations and runs his own motor racing school. Mario Andretti, America's last world champion in the legendary Black Lotus. Images that will never fade.